How to be a rock. Or no?
Ribbit. Ribbit.
I don't know what I'm asking. Hey guys, today I'm doing a different sort of video, and it is going to be 4 makeup tricks to make your eyes look bigger. I actually came up with this list on my own just from observing makeup and staring at it and doing it. So really anyone can use these, and also they can be tailored and tweaked and customized to kind of the look that you're wearing, the colors that you're using, the shape of your eye naturally, and the size of your eye naturally. All different kinds of factors can come into play, but these are very basic techniques that people have been using for a long time and that work. But before we get into that, I just want to stop and talk to you guys for just a second. Lately, I have been getting so many sweet, incredible, kind comments from you guys, and I just want to tell you that it means the world to me. It's so cool to just have conversations with you guys. To me, that's like the whole reason why I do this, and it makes it so much fun. So I just want to say thank you guys for always being so sweet and so supportive of me and my channel, and for being my friends. Okay, so let's get into the 4 tricks. So the first one, okay, oh, I forgot to tell you, I have an acronym for this. Is this so exciting? I know, I'm a total weirdo. So the acronym is HERB. Now, I know that in America this is pronounced herb, like a plant, but if you just say herb, you might forget that there's an H, you know what I mean? So it stands for highlight, extend, round, and blend. So I'll tell you what each of these means and how you can use them to make your eyes appear larger. We'll start with the first one, highlight. And this one is something that you may not think of just staring at someone's eye makeup, but it actually has to do with the way their entire face appears. Highlighting and contouring is basically just an optical illusion. This is just kind of a way to use highlighting to achieve this look and effect for the eyes. So what you want to do is highlight the brow bone and also the cheekbone. And I usually use the same color or the same product for the two. So today, in the example I'm showing you, I used Becca's highlighter in Opal, and it works great for the cheekbones and the brow bone as well. Now what this is going to do is it's going to take those high points of the face, your brow bone and your cheekbone, and not only lift them, but it's gonna kind of give the illusion that they're farther apart than they actually are. Because if you think about it, highlighting or putting lighter colors or white into a picture makes that area look bigger. That'll make your eye itself, once it has makeup on as well and it's all cohesive, that'll make your eye look as though it's bigger also. The second trick I called extend, and this has to do with your actual lash line, the way it is naturally. If you extend your lash line, that makes it look like your eyes are bigger, right? So like if you were to measure your lash line on someone who has a bigger eye, that's gonna be a longer measurement than on someone who has a smaller eye, right? That arc of the lash line. So if you give the illusion that your lash line is actually bigger or longer than it really is, it's going to make your eyes appear bigger. There are 2 main ways of doing that, and I just demonstrated one today because it's the less commonly demonstrated one and it's a little bit more tricky. But this is one that you've seen, I'm sure, all over Instagram. It's not brand new. People have been doing it for a while, but it looks really, really nice. It's a tiny bit more dramatic than the average under eye liner, but basically what you want to do is you want to make a disconnected liner. Doing that, coupled with the fact that your inner corner is highlighted, makes it look as though the white from your eyes is continuing a little bit. It kind of tricks the eye and tricks the brain, and it looks as though your eyes are bigger because that white part is continuing farther into the inner corner than it actually does. The other way that you can do this is by using your winged liner effect. So if you do a thicker wing and a longer wing, that is going to extend the appearance of that lash line. And another thing that I like to do is do the inner corner wing. So where you bring it down in the inner corner and it kind of opposites the other wing. So if this is your outside wing, your inside wing goes down this way. I didn't demonstrate that one because I feel like it's a little bit more self-explanatory and a little bit more easy to do. But if you want to see a demonstration, I'll work it into a tutorial coming up soon. Now, a lot of people say if you want to make your eyes look bigger, don't enclose them completely with liner. Generally this is true, but if you're going to do the double wing where you have it on the outside and one on the inside as well, and you're going to make that liner a little bit thicker, that's okay to do. It's okay to enclose that entire lash line, because what you're doing is you're basically taking the shape of your eye and you're like growing it. that's all you're doing. So whereas if you were to just line exactly where your lash line naturally is all the way around, that's just going to say, bam, here's my lash line, my eye is only this big. You know, there's no fooling anybody, but this way you're extending it with that liner. Onto R. So R is for round. Now, I talked about this in a couple of videos back, and I will link that down below. I think it was my editorial makeup look tutorial. And basically the technique is to make your eyes look rounder. So I have hair on me. If your eyes look rounder, they automatically look more open, and it automatically appears as if they're larger. So what you want to do is, instead of focusing on a cat eye shape with your shadow, focus on a rounded shape. So bring the shadow out and around and down a little bit so that you really emphasize that rounded shape. That's going to make your eyes look more open and bigger. And the fourth and final trick is B for blend. So what I mean by this is blend your lower lash line shadow downward a little bit more. Now make sure that line is really well blended so that it's soft and seamless, but bring it down a little bit further than maybe you normally would, and you'll notice that once you have your liner and lashes or mascara or whatever else on, that your eyes do appear larger. You can even do all 4 of these in one look, which I did so that I could show you. I just kind of piled one on top of the other, but you don't necessarily have to. So that's it for today's video. I hope you guys found this helpful, and if you did, give it a thumbs up. And let me know if you have any requests for future videos down below, or just say hi because I love talking to you guys. And yeah, I will see you in my next video. Bye!